Ah, the grift is speaking, the grift talking. Well, let us get right to it, guys, because I know nobody wants to hear about me. It's all about Jenna. So, keeping things very, very simple and clear, Aaron Smith 11 has, well, not massive YouTube channel, but a big YouTube channel devoted, quote, to anti-Scientology, in quotation marks. Really, it's dedicated to propping him up and his weirdo, bizarre internet personality fascist cult, which is a very vicious, awful cult. I mean, it is more silly and stupid than anything, but it is not a good cult. So anyway, Aaron has been caught in various scandals, and whenever he gets in trouble, inevitably he tries to bring in Jenna to protect himself and hide behind her and saying, "No, no, Aaron good because Jenna good. You like Jenna, right? Jenna's come here, do propaganda for me." And Jenna is the niece of David Miscavige, who is one of the notorious, what do I want to say, elites in the official Church of Scientology. So Jenna and him, and by the way, Aaron is still officially married, had a public relationship for several years. Although Aaron put out a dumb video, which he took down denying that they were ever a public couple, saying, "Guys, nobody knew. We never said publicly." No, Aaron, it's pretty obvious to any wombat that you two were a couple, and it was public. You did public videos together, so it was really stupid. But anyway, so Aaron and Jenna did a video a few months ago proclaiming that they reconciled their differences because in January, Jenna released a series of videos detailing Aaron's use and how much he is a monster behind the scenes. Jenna took down those videos and has pretended that nothing really bad happened. And a big mystery was that when Aaron went on vacation weeks ago in Hawaii, Jenna didn't show up for a very long time. But then days and days passed, and finally she showed up and they did a photo with her and Aaron and the group that went to Hawaii together. But for a while, it didn't seem like Jenna was going to show up at all. So it's a little weird that allegedly this healthy boyfriend girlfriend, even though technically one is married legally, seems kind of weird, don't really seem to get along and only do these photo ops together. And by the way, like Jenna lives in California and Aaron lives on the other side of the country. So figure that one out too. It's a very strange thing. And Jenna is back and whining that she can't be entirely truthful because, reasons.
Wanted to be as honest as possible. Sometimes it's impossible to be honest on YouTube fully without throwing people under the bus. And I don't want to do that. And so it's always this like line to walk between authenticity and I don't know, like giving away too much of yourself and hurting other people.
Well, this is difficult because Janet is a victim of Aaron's. However, there are much larger, right, victims who have suffered way more. This is a woman who, from what we can see, is financially stable. She's fine. She's whining like, "I'm in a dark place. Oh God, the dark, oh, the dark." And your cure is to join a band of criminals and grifters and con artists. But they're my friends, mommy. I'm in a relations with Aaron's. But it turns out, yeah, Aaron's is just a predator. He doesn't really care about you. None of this is like news or I'm spilling tea. This is out totally out in public. Cat is totally out of the bag. And Jenna's like, "God, it's not working." Okay. It's amazing to me, like, where are we? Okay, listen. Like even the major argument she's making, like, well, I feel I need to pretend because otherwise people know the truth that when you leave Scientology, life is not perfect. Like, I don't think Jenna's this stupid. And by the way, just for the factual record, there were quite a few channels, but one prominent channel by Doug Scott Kramer detailing the ups and downs. Like, Doug was very brutally honest, saying life was not great. He spent tons of years in poverty, really struggling, right? He was getting some Hollywood jobs. He was in Scientology for a while, but he had to make a choice saying, well, I'd much rather be by myself, a free, independent person, than stay in the cult. So it was very painful. Now, Doug's record, when it got out, was not great. He was, yes, fooled by many people, but he deliberately stayed in contact and helped promote a lot of vicious monsters as well. It just seems very hard with the ex-Scientology space to work with good people. There are a few good people, but it's just mostly, predators, criminals, morons, idiots, and grifters. But he did suffer a lot. Like, Jenna is not suffering anywhere close to Doug or many other people who Aaron has attacked, Aaron has slandered, and tried to destroy. And somehow Jenna's like, my relationship and these friends. Jenna, you're not innocent. You're not a victim like Doug, right? You're a criminal. You're part of a criminal conspiracy. You're a monster. Aaron is a much larger monster. Why should anyone feel sorry for you? Now, her life is definitely messed up because no one with a brain, no one with any common sense would be near this woman. I would tell people, don't be anywhere close to her, right? They look all like, oh God. Almost 90% of the time, they're feigning weakness and they will take advantage of you and they'll take everything. Your money, your time, your energy, your sanity. They don't care. They don't care. They're just vicious, brutal people. It's just what they are. And Jenna's just doing more lying, saying, oh, there's just tumult in the excitement. There is not tumult. Your friends, your boyfriend are monsters. They've been terrorizing people for years. This is not hard to calculate, guys. This is not hard to understand. Scientology is a very vicious, big cult. Aaron, very vicious cult, much smaller. That's it. This is not rocket science. You're part of a very evil, vicious cult. Now, just because you get some psychological or even financial benefits doesn't change anything. That's wrong. Running a fascist cult is bad. Just because I'm so teary, I can't sleep, I can't. Well, tough pandas for you. Normal people have to suffer a lot. They don't create fascist cults. I cannot take this slobfest seriously. Like, listen, where do you begin? So she's like, oh, so much is asked of me. I have to try to survive. Like, what was the big sacrifice? Oh, you had to go to Hawaii to do fake propaganda. You had to get on a plane, and I'm assuming the obvious, Aaron is paying for all this. Go to Hawaii, pretend to be friendly on camera for a while, and then go home to California. Wow, that is a tough life. You go to one sunny paradise, go back to another sunny paradise. This life is so hard for me. So much is asked of me to do the fake, silly gay propagandas and go out to Hawaii's and do fake hand waving and photo ops. Okay, I mean, well, the basic gist with these people, they seem to be locked into a delusional mini cult world where they think they're big celebrities. I mean, really, this just sounds like Hollywood starlets and stars saying, oh God, it's hard for me. I had to go to Germany to promote the film. Oh God, I'm in a dark place. I can't sleep. Oh God, life is so hard for me. And you're like, no, life is really hard for many other people. This is not a hard life. Now, if she's having trouble being out of Scientology, you have a choice. Stop being part of a criminal conspiracy. Not perhaps an easy choice, because those Hawaiian trips, but that is a choice. So you kind of feel sorry for her. She's a victim, but she's also helping victimize other people. Of course, it's her pain. The pain of going to Hawaii drinking coconut milk. I mean, really? Seriously? That's pain? What are you talking about? This is such silly nonsense, and I don't even want to cover this woman. I don't want to talk about this woman, but I got to pay the bills. Unlike some people. And I'd be like, hey, would you like a free Hawaiian trip? Free Hawaiian trip? Well, how am I going to get that? Well, you got to join the Aaron cult. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Sucker, I am. I'm not part of the Aaron cult. Well, there you go. You got to join that Aaron cult. You want all the benefit. Well, there you are. But you may feel guilty. Oh, God, oh, God. But really, what is the dilemma here? It just seems pretty obvious that there seems to be just two propaganda brains in her head, the Scientology one and the Aaron cult one, and they're just not integrating very well. Okay, well, maybe get away from a really evil propagandistic cult. But she wants those relationships in the cult. In fact, she's really angry she doesn't have closer relationships in the cult because Aaron not really interested in being her friend, much less best friend. That's really obvious, right? Aaron cares about Aaron. Pretty obvious. So it was really strange too. Like his name did not come up once. So it is very strange that she just went from literally one cult to the other. But she's like, I'm still sad. Right. Well, normal people just have to cope with those things. Creating a new vicious cult? No, not an option. But I guess she has that option and she's like, that's what I'm going to do. But sometimes it doesn't quite work out because not everyone is going to obey Queen Jenna. That that's true, Jenna. Not everyone wants to obey Queen Jenna. Like we don't all exist to be your servants, but apparently she's awakening that I can't believe it. Not everyone wants Queen Jenna to be happy. Right, right. Aaron has other concerns. And there we are. This apparently is a profound discovery she made that not everyone wants Queen Jenna to be happy. Yep, there you go. Life is harsh for Queen Jenna.